Talk about that, man. Talk about that. What do you mean by normal living, bro?
Normal living, like just being who you are, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, alright, a carpenter who was a carpenter by heart and trade. He could be happy doing that, even if he don't make millions, because that's what he is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a teacher, you ain't gonna be happy being a mechanic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a poet. You know what I mean? An artist. You know what I'm saying? A musician by heart, and by trade I practice it. You know what I'm saying? In hopes of getting it out. So it's like I ain't happy at a desk job. I may be getting paid $25 an hour and be able to buy all the material things I want. You know what I'm saying? But in my heart, I ain't happy because every day I'm doing something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ill. It's like, and it's funny because then just following truth, you know the truth about fame and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like we live in a world where it's like everyone want to get famous. So those who their trade provides fame, like a musician, those who truly are musicians, you know what I mean? It's hard to even be it because then everyone's like, oh, you just want to get famous too, you know what I mean? But then it's like, nigga, I ain't no clerk, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an MC, you know what I'm saying? I'm a poet. Word. So it's like no one understands. I see why they say in his own home a prophet is without honor, you know what I mean? Because, word, son.
What does that mean?
Like, even in his own home, a prophet is without honor. I think it means like you knowing I'm a true poet,
right,
a true artist, but everyone in my family just think I want to make music. You feel me? But you know, like, no, that's what he is. That's what he should be doing. Whereas in my house is like, yeah, you're just good at it. You know what I mean? Go get a job, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's why it's basically like saying the world, like, even your own family don't value your happiness. You know what I'm saying? For real, son. Like,
but do you think there's a place for every artist?
I don't think there's that many true artists born in the world, son.
Period, right?
Good.
Talk about that. Man.
Just like there aren't that many prophets born. You know what I'm saying? Because they deliver a message from God. Like, I had an epiphany, you know what I mean? Like, I was listening to the Justin Bieber and Nas song, Who We Are.
I never heard that.
I got in the car and I was on, and when I was on, I was singing it, I entered like a parallel realm, and basically the message I got is that we're angels, and the song is saying they don't have to know who we are, that we're angels, you know what I'm saying? Like, because think of it, musicians, heaven, all the angels do is sing around God. So I feel all true musicians have spirits of angels. These angels sing around God. That's how all true musicians make real music. Like about God, about life, about truth. Like Bob Marley, Nas, Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? A lot of them. Bob Dylan, you know what I'm saying? Word, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I heard that song, it's like, damn, like they don't have to know who we are. You know what I mean? It just hit me like, yo, it's ill, son. The world will never understand, son. You know what I mean? And it just hit me one day. I was just like, yo. And till this point, it's like, it's just, all I'm doing is fighting to be myself. I'm not fighting to get famous. Because just when people hear my music, they might think, damn, you should have been on. You know what I mean? Because they hear what it details. But I'm not fighting to get famous. I'm just fighting to be me. Fighting to make music. Fighting to make a living out of it. You know what I mean? For real, son.
So what do you think about artists, like the first one that comes to my mind, the perfect example is like Slim Jesus, right? Like, like the kid flat out said, I just make this because it sounds cool.
Yeah. I mean,
do you think he's a bad example because he's so young and he's probably just like still lost and still hasn't really found himself even?
I mean,
Or my question was, do you think there's a place for artists like that anywhere?
Apparently, he blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then fucking Jackass blew up too.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying apparently, like, yeah, like as a true musician, but that's the beauty of it. That's why they say humility comes before honor. He who honors himself shall be humbled. He who humbles himself shall be honored. Slim Jesus honored himself, like, in a role that wasn't him, and look what happened to him. He got exposed, you feel me? Now he ain't even really on no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, word up. So, you know, the only time would tell, son. You know what I'm saying? Only time would tell. Word up.
You know what's you know what I wanted to ask you, what you think about this? I recently been, you know, I go through YouTube, man, watching all kinds of videos and shit, and
shit balance. Work the city and then go filming BG, then I bring you back in the evening.
I came across a video, right? It's like an Illuminati exposed, right? And it has Nas.
Alright.
And it literally shows a lot of Nas's lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And fucking even some of the lyrics I skipped, that he talks about drinking semen and crucifixes in the vagina, and what I'm leading to is there's a lot of lyrics that talk about like almost devil worship,
Cult
rituals
shit.
and shit, occult shit.
I mean, but I know you're God.
No, but that's basically, what do you think about that, man? Like Nas being, you know, one of our favorite artists, being to us being still a pioneer of hip hop, still carrying that torch, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think it's just the fucking now, you know, this mass media that's trying to get everybody's heads fucked up, or like, do you think there's truth to that? Do you this is the question, do you think that even artists like Nas could have sold himself, man? And
Yeah. You know why? Because he's not rebellious. Because, like, and Nas is my favorite. He inspired me. But I'm not saying he did sell himself, but he could have. Because, yo, come on, son. And you're like, with the power Nas has, I think he could be more vocal in his stance against oppression, like Tupac was. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was the modern day prophet to me, because he accepted everything in this modern world and he went against everything that a prophet should be going against. You know what I'm saying? But then we seen the demons as well. But Nas could be going against it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, that's how the like now is like, I feel like the play, like the industry to me is like, all right, you get in the game, and I feel like the money is what the devil used to silence you. Even you could come out revolutionary, but the money, it'd be sitting there. It's like the play where they said they're feeding you to prep you for the slaughter. It's like the cows, they feed them till they get big, and they slaughter them. You know what I mean? And that money's would silence like prophets. Like, I bet you my industry cats are prophets, huh? But they've been turned over, and they don't have to go through a ritual to be turned over. You know what I'm saying? Like where they know they're selling their soul, but it could just be happening like spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Where they've accepted the money, the grandeur, the luxury, and they've forgotten their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Word up. And so it's like, we'll know when we cross that threshold, but we don't know what they're facing.
Well, that leads me to the next question, right? Like, how does the artist or anyone in that, for that matter, stay true to themselves and not get tempted by all of this, or
I don't think it's their choice.
Elaborate on that. What do you mean? Do you think they're forcefully made?
Because I don't think most people want to sell out.
Because I'll go deeper even into it, right? They're saying that all these main artists needed to make some kind of sacrifice, right, for them, you know,
blow up,
to be this big, right? And they're saying that Nas sacrificed ill will.
I mean, that's far-fetched.
That's far-fetched. It's crazy,
right? Because Ill Will got shot on the block. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before Nas blew up. So I don't know how they could say that. Maybe they could say somebody close to you. Like I'll be having dreams, right? Like I'm with ASAP Rocky and his crew, and we always climbing mad buildings and everything. And at the end, all his crew members jumps off a building, like commit suicide. And he sits there and he'd be like, go ahead. And I'm always get to the top. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't killing myself for this. And then I wake up like, nah, like, if I gotta commit suicide or sell my soul to be famous, then nah. I'll just remain underground king.
But then the real life comes into effect and into light, right? We gotta fucking feed our families. We gotta put food on the table.
90% of the world is poor, son. Or 97% of the world is poor. So we now who see luxury every day feel like we're entitled to be rich, or feel like maybe our gifts should make us rich. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I keep that in the back of my mind that most of the world is poor. I've been in Africa poor, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even with money in Africa. So it's just the world we're in. There's a lot of luxury in it. So we don't feel like we should be poor. If we were in a world or in a country where everyone was poor, we wouldn't feel bad about being poor. Right. But we're being told by media, everything, commercials, every day, to that
this is the life.
Yeah, that being poor ain't it. So every day we're being told poverty it makes us insecure to be poor. You know what I mean? When being rich ain't the norm, being poor is the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like
that.
Hold on.